there, Mark chapter number 9. Mark chapter number 9, verse number 42 through 48. Mark 9, 42 through 48. It says, and whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believe in me, it is better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and were cast into the sea. Can I stop right here for just a second while you're flipping and turning? You're doing so good. I'll give you a break here for a second. When it says one of these little ones in there, everybody first off just starts thinking, well, that's one of the kids. If somebody offends a kid, oh, no. Go back and read the previous part. That's talking about them little no-name preachers and pastors, those folks that are trying to help folks out that ain't got the big name and ain't got the big bank account and pay checks and the big old church. That's talking about those little run-of-a-preachers like me here. It better be better for you to have a millstone hung around your neck than to offend a man of God who's trying to preach the word, no matter who he is. That's what the verse says. 43, and if thy hand offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter into life maimed than having two hands and go to hell in the fire that never be quenched. There is where the worm dieth not and the fire is not quenched. If thy foot offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter in halt into life than having 2 feet be cast into hell, into fire that is never shall be quenched, where the worm dieth not and the fire is not quenched. If thy eye offend thee, pluck it out. It is better for thee to enter into the kingdom of God with one eye than having 2 eyes that can be cast into hell fire, where the worm dieth not and the fire is not quenched. There is a real hell. There is a real hell. But there is also a real heaven. And I am thankful that we got a few more verses about heaven, because that is some good preaching. I like it. We'll just start back in the Old Testament. I'm going to make you turn back to the Old Testament for one. Hold your finger where you're at, because we're going to come right back to John. Proverbs chapter number 12, Solomon wrote about it. All the way back in Proverbs chapter number 12. Verse number 28, I'll give you a second and catch my breath all at the same time. Proverbs chapter number 12, verse number 28. I said I wasn't going to be running around. I told you, never know. Lord have his way. Proverbs chapter number 12, verse number 28 says, in the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death. Amen. Born twice, what's that old saying?